So I thought I would do a quick angel card reading again. I'm going to do a 2 or 3 card one today. I'm going to keep it nice and short and sweet. I'm going to use the daily guidance oracle cards, which I think were the ones that I used in my first video, and I'm going to pull one from the magical mermaids and dolphins. And so this deck is normally more to do with sort of things that we come across on a daily basis, anything that we can any sort of guidance we can take in general that comes across and we sort of face you every sort of day. So anything that is coming up for you and you feel like it will sort of, I don't explain it. So anything that comes up and it's like for that day you might have struggled because of this certain thing. So these are cards that can be done daily. And these ones are more from a manifestation sort of point of view. So they're cards that are likely to motivate you or encourage you. Okay, so I'm going to pull one from these guys first. Okay, and I just have to jump out as normal, kind of the norm now. I'll take that one, it's sticking out. What do you desire? You now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. Okay, so basically, a lot of us, we can't understand why things aren't really coming to us, and why we feel that we're in a bit of sort of walking against a brick wall in our life, and we feel like nothing's happening, nothing's moving, nothing's changing. And it's sort of when you get to that point where you're kind of not bored, but you're a bit frustrated because you don't feel like anything's being produced, nothing's sort of going anywhere. There's nothing new going on, nothing inspiring going on, and you feel a little bit stuck. So it sort of can suppress you a little bit, and you're like, well, you just feel a bit not numb, but you want something to sort of ignite you to do a little something more or something like that. A reason that we get like that is sometimes because we're not actually sure of what we want to do next. And it's quite common to be in a sort of phase of mind where we're kind of undecisive of what we want to do. One minute we want to try this, we want to try that, but then there's another part of us that's sort of scared to try them new things. But then it might not just be that you're scared, it's that you're so excited about many things, or there's been several things you've been considering for the past few months, and you finally get an opportunity to go forward with something. You've got a little bit more extra time on your hands, but you're not sort of sure what you want to sort of delegate that time, what you want to use that time for, and you're sort of sitting on the wall at the moment, and you can't really decide what you want to do. And the truth is that nothing will actually happen until you decide what you want to do. So that's going to come down to you sort of sitting with yourself, maybe having a little write down and thinking, what do I actually desire? What do I feel is going to benefit me most? And what can I think that if I do accomplish it or practice it or do it, what am I going to get the most fun out of, and what am I going to achieve most from? Excuse me. I've just lit an incense stick and it's going down my throat. But it's alright, I'm going to carry on. I might sound like a bloke for the rest of the reading, but I'll get on with it. So, yeah. So, basically, once we decide what we want, or a certain way that we want to live, or something we sort of want to take on, it will then come to us because we put forward that knowingness. Okay, so once we've made that decision and we're clear and think, yeah, that's definitely what I want, and you set your heart on something or you set your mind on a goal, then it will come to you because you're then motivated and you're focused on that one spot. If you're sitting on about 10 different thousand walls, no wonder you're not going anywhere, because you're falling this way, that way. You need to have a clear direction, and it's not so much like you're making think narrow-minded or you're isolating them other ideas. It's that you've chose one which you think is going to work right now, and you're giving it a chance to blossom. Whereas it's like you've got all these plants and you've got only enough water to keep one alive for quite a while, or you can just give a little bit to each plant and they'll die in a couple of days. You need to sort of put all your energy into one project and see how that pans out for you. Okay, so once you decide what you want, or at least try to decide, then it's going to start coming to you. It's like people are like, why is this not happening to me? Why am I not getting my dream job? Probably because you don't feel that you deserve it. And with that sort of like attitude, you're not going to get it, because you need to know what you desire, know that you deserve it, and then go forward with it. Okay, so choose what you desire, and then it will start coming to you. Okay, so whatever you put forward, the universe will bring back to you. But you need to make a decision first. How can you get something that you're not even sure that you want it? So make sure, be careful what you wish for, but also make sure that you're making a clear decision, and it's something you're actually gonna put some time and effort into. Okay, and I'm gonna do one from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck. That one flew right out. Have faith. Your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive and follow your guidance. Okay, so this probably goes well in with this. So, like I said, you kind of don't know what idea to go for. You're sort of on a fence. Big fence metaphor today, but you have to sort of have faith in going forward with that idea. So sometimes we don't want to not put all our eggs in one basket, because I don't think that's ever a good thing to do. But we don't like to actually jump forward with something, because as I said before, there's that element where it can go wrong, and then some people rather not know whether they're going to succeed at something than try it and then fail it, and then they take a hit to their confidence or their self-esteem, even though in actual fact it's quite a good thing to do, because at least you are actually trying. But sometimes it calls upon you to have a little bit of faith that maybe this could go well. And by faith, you know, it's having faith is believing in something you can't see. That's the way that I perceive it. It's that you don't really know how something's going to pan out. You have no idea how you're going to get a solution for the problems that you're facing, but somehow there's that part of you and that knowingness that knows that everything will be okay, as long as you do your best and you keep your attitude positive about this, and you don't play that victim role, and you sort of stand in that faith and that sort of integrity, and you trust yourself and you do what you can do. That's having faith, and that's sort of saying, well, at least I'm trying, I'm going to believe in it, because that's basically what it is. You've just got to sort of start believing in yourself and taking that faith, taking that deep breath and going, I can do this. Why can't I do this? Everyone else can do this. What makes me so different? Because actually we're always good as each other. It's the amount of effort that we actually put into something. Okay, and the attitude we have towards it. So we all have the power to achieve what we want to do, and especially once we decide what it is we want to do. But sometimes, like I said, we don't want to decide, because then that puts us in the sort of responsible role that we actually have to pay some effort and attention to what it is we're trying to get to. But once you decide what you want clearly and you take a leap of faith, you may actually get there. So it's up to you, really. So that's just sort of what this week's saying. I thought I'd keep it short and sweet for you. But yeah, just sort of take time to decide what you want to do. And when you're making these decisions, no decision is forever. All it is that you're not living in this sort of place where you're splitting yourself into all these different parts and you don't know what to do. Go forward with something. It doesn't work, great, knock it out. Try something new. It's sort of breaking sort of things down, so then once something gets out of the way, then you're sort of getting a bit closer to what you're actually meant to do. You've kind of got to eliminate these. Yeah, so it's like a process of elimination. If it works out, great, you've done it faster than others. But you actually have to put a little bit of faith into that, a bit of confidence, and even if you don't believe you can, then just keep going forward anyway. Because the sooner you start doing things and you actually start getting a little bit of accomplishment, that's going to build your confidence and your self-esteem, and you will get there. You might not get there as fast as others, but you're trying, and you'll get there faster than people that don't try at all, or don't come to the terms of the decisions that they're making. So yeah, that's it for the daily card reading and the mermaid deck. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and if there's a certain video that you want me to do, or maybe a different card deck, then just message me or just comment on the video. Okay, bye.